Good afternoon, friends and family. Got a short video today, just a quick update. Project Eden, Backyard Eden. What we've got here is a total of 10 yards of organic screen compost. This is organic material mixed with cow manure and other decomposed organic materials, and it's just, I'm not sure if it's coming through, but it is just so dark and rich and full of nutrients. And this is what's going to go into the garden area, where we've removed the garden beds in one half of the garden. And the experiment, Backyard Eden experiment, to provide nutrients for all the plants. Let me take you back there, show you how the progress is coming along. And in the last video, I showed you how we set in a retaining wall with blocks in preparation for this organic compost that just arrived today. And we've got the crushed granite here along the front of the garden area, and we're going to use this whole area here to plant in the ground and then compare how effective that method is, back to Eden method, as opposed to growing in these garden beds. Now that organic compost is going to go down here as a base layer, and then we'll have a good 4 inches of wood chips on top of that, and the wood chips are going to provide moisture retention for the soil, and that's the key, right? The moisture retention is going to allow us to forego any watering, any irrigation. And if you consider how the forests are designed by nature, they drop their leaves, they drop their twigs, they drop their branches, and they just compound on top of each other year after year after year, and that provides the moisture for the root systems of all the forest foliage. So another thing we've decided to do is to use some of the scrap material that we've had from fence installation this summer. And we've got these 4x4s in here. We're going to go probably 2 layers high, so a total of 8 inches high, to create another retaining wall all along the fence line. And we've got some crushed granite all along the fence here. Now, the idea behind this crushed granite is it's going to help us mitigate the grass coming in from my neighbor's yard. And so we'll go ahead and treat this as needed with some organic weed killer. And that's going to keep the weeds out of the garden. And so we've got it all around this perimeter here. We're going to need a little more, but what we had, we used up, and we put it all around the perimeter. Tomorrow we'll complete the retaining wall, and today I'll start bringing that organic compost back here and just piling that up in different mounds, getting ready to spread it out. And then we'll follow that up with wood chips all throughout this area. It's coming along nicely. I think it's going to be very effective method, Back to Eden method. If you haven't checked out the Back to Eden video on YouTube, do so. It's inspiring, has a good message, and it gives you an idea of how it should be. How the good Lord designed the nature. It's got an intelligent design, and it does everything on its own. It doesn't need our intervention. That's the idea behind Back to Eden method. Okay, I'll follow this up when we have the compost laid out and we start getting the wood chips in, just to keep you abreast of all the progress. Until next time, friends.